Avengers Infinity War left Marvel fans both emotional and a bit divided. But strangely enough, it shows us how we see God sometimes. If you haven't seen this movie as yet, this is your spoiler warning. This video is going to contain a lot of spoilers, so I suggest that you go and see the movie, what you're waiting on. Go and see the movie and then come back and watch this. Right, now we're going to jump into it. So Thanos was a very good villain. Just like Killmonger in Black Panther, Thanos was a good villain because you could understand him to an extent. Thanos wasn't just a big bad man who trying to dominate the whole world and kill everybody who disagrees with him. Thanos had an ideology of peace and balance, even if it meant sacrificing people in the process. Unlike Thanos, most of the Avengers hesitate to make those kind of sacrifices. Thanos is still bad, but you could kinda understand his philosophy to an extent. Now, how does this relate with God? Well, when Thanos was searching for the Soul Stone and he had to make the sacrifice of his adopted daughter Gamorra, we saw tears running down his cheek, and I was like, wait, now this man really loved this skill? Many times we experience hardships in life, struggles, disappointments, even bad Christians, and we often see God as the villain. Just like Gamorra, we begin to think, there's no way that he could love me. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Thanos shares the same ideologies of God. This is just a partial comparison, but it's mostly from Gamorra's point of view. God does some things that seem evil, but we know that God is not evil. But how can God allow different tragedies, babies dying, the Holocaust, starvation, poverty? A lot of these things don't make sense if we don't understand God's full picture, his full plan. I don't fully agree with Thanos' idea of wiping out half the population. He never created any life, so it is not his to take. But God, on the other hand, kinda created all things. If we dissect our many reasons for hating God, we will see a misunderstanding on our part of the big picture that God sees. Him allowing evil is part of his commitment to himself to give us free will. I think if Gamorra were alive, she would understand Thanos a bit more. She would still think that he's wrong, but she would understand him a bit more. But unlike Thanos, God is perfect. There's no error in God. If we just stopped and allow God to speak to us and allow him to show us that even through the roughest circumstances that he is still pouring out love to us, we will see things in a different way. This is what Job did. For the majority of the book of Job, Job was struggling with the understanding that, hey, I am a good person and God is still allowing all these evil things to happen to me. What is going on? But it's only at the end when he understood God's full plan and understood that even in the midst of that, God was still protecting him and God was still loving on him, things changed. If this is you, I really hope that you give God another chance and allow him to show you that in spite of all the drama that he is allowing to happen in your life, that God still loves you. Let's take this to the comment section. I want to hear what are some things in your life that cause you to doubt that, God loved you. What were some things that made you realize that in spite of all the drama, God still loves you? Looking forward to your comments in the comment section below. Remember to like this video, subscribe to the Vlog Network for all the good Vlog Network stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.